Hello, my country people. Welcome back to the news. Simon Ekpa lands in serious trouble as the former DSS boss calls for his immediate arrest. Guys, let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Recently, the former DSS director, Mike Ejiofor, had asserted that Simon Ekpa, the self-proclaimed Prime Minister of Biafra, is engaging in activities more detrimental than those of Nnamdi Kanu, the main leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Now, Ejiofor called on relevant authorities to take immediate action to extradite Simon Ekpa from Finland to Nigeria, where he should face trial for his activities. Simon Ekpa, who has characterized, Ejiofor, who has characterized Simon Ekpa as a figurehead for a faction of misinformed individuals rather than a legitimate representative of the Biafran cause. Ejiofor emphasized that Simon Ekpa's actions do not in any way reflect the sentiments of rational people, but rather serve to incite a segment of the population towards criminal activities. He then suggested that if Ekpa were genuinely committed to his cause, then he would return to Nigeria and directly involve himself in the movement rather than orchestrating abroad. Ejiofor has expressed that Simon Ekpa's influence is very harmful as he instigates actions from Finland that surpasses the disruptive activities previously associated with Nnamdi Kanu. Well, he's strongly advocating for Ekpa's, repatriation to Nigeria, where he would face and tried for his actions, where he will be held accountable for his actions. Now, the former DSS director's comment has really, drawn a lot of attention in regards to the increasing concerns over Simon Ekpa's activities in the southeast and their impact on national security and order. So, my country people, it seems that Simon Ekpa is known to incite unrest in the southeast from a foreign country, and there have been this comparison between Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu's highlights. And as we all know, recently this is coming as Simon Ekpa had made a claim. Yes, he recently made a claim in a viral video whereby he alleged that the Nigerian army were carrying out mass slaughtering of innocent people and dumping them in the river. He made this allegation, which the Nigerian army immediately debunked the allegations of mass slaughtering of people in the southeast region, claiming that all these claims from Simon Ekpa are all false. So one may wonder if this cause for Simon Ekpa is linked to the fact that he made these allegations. Now, Ejiofor has suggested that Simon Ekpa's behavior represents a more severe threat due to his remote orchestration of activities which has disrupted peace and stability in the southeast Nigeria. So therefore the cause for his extradition to Nigeria show that he would be held accountable. He would be held accountable for all the things he has committed. He even urged the Nigerian authorities to collaborate with international countries, with their international counterparts, to ensure that those individuals who incite violence and unrest from abroad are brought to justice to this country. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? According to him, all these things are in a bid to maintaining peace and security in our country. But I know there is more to this arrest of Simon Ekpa, because Simon Ekpa tends to be a pain in the asses of the Nigerian government and also the Nigerian army, as he tends to reveal some certain secrets of the Nigerian army, the Nigerian government whatsoever. It's not surprising that this recent revelation made by Simon Ekpa, that they've been claims that the Nigerian troops have been carrying out mass slaughtering of innocent people at Oliver and dumping them in a river. It's not a new thing that the Nigerian army will come out and debunk such findings from Simon Ekpa. But then let's watch how everything would go out, because they tend to tag Simon Ekpa's atrocities as not in line with the Biafra movement, that Simon Ekpa is drifting out from the Biafra movement towards another cause. It's more like a terrorist cause. It's more like a personal cause for himself. This is outside of Biafra. This is, in fact, more than what Nnamdi Kanu, is said to have done. So this is coming from a Joe who has noted that Simon Ekpa should be brought to Nigeria just as they did Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, when the Nigerian government, brought in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. This was an extraordinary rendition. They rendited him to Nigeria from Kenya illegally. Illegally. They did not follow the due process, because it was more like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. So this is the same way they are calling out to the Finnish government to work together with the Nigerian government and her security agencies to bring Simon Ekpa so that they can arrest him. Because it's been said that Simon Ekpa from Finland gives order, like the sit at home orders. He tend to enforce those orders even when, according to Nnamdi Kanu, he's not giving such orders anymore, that the people of Southeast shouldn't follow such orders. Well, guys, there are many stories out there. We all know IPOB is a global movement of millions of people from the Southeast who are fighting for the restoration of Biafra, and this movement is being championed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. But then it's been said that Simon Ekpa is a double agent. He's parading himself as the minister of Biafra, as the prime minister of IPOB. Meanwhile, there have been claims that Simon Ekpa, who is currently based in Finland, is recruiting criminals who are going around unleashing, mayhem in the Southeast region by enforcing the sit at home, all in the name of fighting for the Biafra independence. And it is not in line with what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is doing. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.